Hello there everyone, this is the topical video blog entitled Love and Respect. Personally, you're probably wondering why I chose two topics for today's topical video blog, and that is because the two video blog topics, they go hand in hand really. You can't have one without the other really. And in all relationships, you need both love and respect. I'll go further into that later on. But firstly, I want to talk about what is love. Love is a powerful emotion that people can have. Sometimes it can blind people. People can be blinded by love. They sometimes use the term having rose-tinted spectacles on. Some people will stay in a bad relationship just out of love, even though the head is telling them a person is a bad person, you shouldn't be in this relationship, but they'll go, I love them. I've seen many examples of this in my life. Love can change our reaction to things and how we are with things. We can have love of objects, like people can say that they love their phone, they love this thing. It's a very powerful thing. And then another true fact is people want to feel loved and accepted. All of us do. It's part of being human. And sometimes we'll go to great lengths in order to just feel loved. There are many different things we can do to try and just make ourselves feel loved, to sell ourselves really. We normally find what we talk about a lot is what we love. That this can be shown through the old high school crushes that people have. That if someone would have a crush on someone, it would be talking about them, and you'd be able to know, yep, he's got a crush on that person. Next, I want to go into what is respect. Respect is the other thing that is needed. Respect is knowing that other people have a difference in opinion. Not everyone is going to think the same way as we do. Some of us might not be on the same wavelength or have the same perspective as us. Not everyone has the same interests as you. Going back to the perspectives, the way you see something from one angle, someone looking from another 90 degrees opposite is going to look at that and see a completely different thing. If you just imagine three-dimensional thing, glasses are different. That end to that end. It's a perspective changes it. But look at things from all perspectives and you'll see the full picture. There is diversity within life. That is one thing that makes life great, really. Not everyone is the same. We're not all uniform. That's one thing that's great, really. That's what makes it so colourful and beautiful. With respect brings value, and one thing about respect is it has to be a two-way thing. If you give respect, you get respect, and if you get respect, you give respect. That's one thing that my old high school headmaster always told me, that respect is a great thing. He would hammer on nearly every single assembly. Would be respect, respect, respect. Respect the teachers and they will respect you. If you disrespect them, they could disrespect you. It's a two-way thing. Everyone has to respect one another in order to get that respect. Respect is also about knowing your boundaries and sticking to them. Sometimes that's your own boundaries in terms of self-respect and knowing what you're willing to go to, and any further than that, no. And having self-respect and even self-love is something that can empower someone greatly. My own experience with love and respect, I'm going to be open with you. I've been in some, to be frank, loveless relationships where, looking back at these 10 years ago, they were just usements that, well, me being used at the time, and they've affected me. I could go into this in detail, but I won't bore you for the moment. But we can stay in relationships just to feel loved, and I have done that. but really it wasn't true love. And that's something I'm looking at the moment. I'm looking for another half, to be frank, to have that love and respect. Sometimes I can be filled with the opposite of love, hate, just that pure hatred, and that changes my perspective even sometimes of things, which I'm learning how to deal with at the moment, mainly through, as you saw in the previous video blog, anger. Anger is one of the parts I'm dealing with. I've gotten a few quotes together on, firstly, love. This is courtesy of brainyquote.com. Oscar Wilde said, "Keep love in your heart. A life without it is like a sunless garden when the flowers are dead." A famous person called Jim Morrison said, "Friends can help each other. A true friend is someone who lets you have the freedom to be yourself, and especially to feel or not to feel. Whatever you happen to be feeling at that moment is fine with them. That's what real love amounts to, letting a person be what they really want to be." Just on that quote alone, so many people try to stop people wanting who they want to be. Like, one example that comes to mind is whenever someone tries to come out as homosexual, that they can be destroyed by people who don't accept them. Me, I'm fully accepting of homosexuality and accept anyone who is homosexual. It's who they are, and I respect them. It doesn't change my opinion of them. It's freedom of choice. It's their life. So many people try and criticize people because it's not their beliefs. Yeah, you might not have those beliefs, but somebody has a different perspective and different way of living life. It's respect. Gandhi said, where there is life, where there's love, there's life, which goes back to the Oscar Wilde quote again. Where there's love, there is life. Martin Luther King said, "I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear." Personally, I agree with this because of what I go through with hate and anger. A few quotes on respect, again from brainyquote.com. "I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking of me." This is Jackie Robinson saying this. "All I ask is that you respect me as a human being." Again, respect as a human being. You may not like them or what they're doing. You may dislike what they're doing. You may like what they're doing. Just treat them as a human being. Without feelings of respect, where is there to disguise men from beasts? That's what Confucius says. Clint Eastwood, famous actor and director and many other things probably. "Respect your efforts. Respect yourself. Self-respect leads to self-discipline," what I said earlier. "When you have both firmly under your belt, that is real power." I've been asking a few people what they would say about love and respect, and I've gotten a few responses back, and I just want to share them with you. One friend of mine said, "Respect women. Don't make them do things that they aren't comfortable with. Always respect the other person's wishes. Don't put pressure on them. If you give respect, they will give it back to you, especially when it comes to old people. Respect everyone. If you're inside a relationship, respect your girlfriend, boyfriend. Hopefully they will respect you back. It has to be a two-way street. Respect from them, respect to you, and self-respect." Another friend of mine said, this is mainly to do with love, is it's being intrigued and interested in someone that makes people click. They may not have the same interests as you, but that's what makes you interested in them. Like, if you're not interested in this, like, I don't know anything about making clothes, but maybe that might interest me about someone, because like, how would you do that? It's something that you don't know, but you want to learn. You may not want to learn how to do it yourself, but It's that interest in someone. Why are both of them needed? One without the other isn't a basis for a relationship. Both are needed for a stable relationship. If you have one and not the other, then the relationship will fall. Love and respect for yourself is another thing that is important for people. And again, as I say, in within relationships, you'll have different interests. Respect them. Without love and respect, I'll go quickly into this. This can cause abuse. This can be many different forms of abuse: emotional, mental, sexual, physical. Many different forms of abuse, using, and if it keeps on going inside a relationship, it could turn into domestic violence, which is a harsh thing that happens. And another one being the objectification of a person. I once heard a quote that said that many of the problems we're having these days is that people are loving objects and not respecting people. I paraphrase that, obviously, to shorten it down. Now for today's video blog challenge. I want you to have a look at what you love. Write it down onto a piece of paper. What do you think over? What do you respect? Make a list of what you prioritize in life. This can be family, this can be friends, this can be work. What do you want out of life, and what do you love? Is it money? Is it relationship? Is it a girlfriend, boyfriend? Is it something? Look at what you want. Look at the relationships that you have. If this is, if you're inside a relationship, how does your other half treat you? Is it with love and respect? And if not, have a look into it. It's something that needs to be looked at, I feel. How can you show respect to yourself and others? This is one point that I just want to make. In conclusion, thank you for watching this video blog. I know it's been a bit on the long side, but I had a lot to cover because obviously 2 subjects. It took a long time to do. But thank you for watching. Please share this video blog and comment on this, what you think, and if there are any topics you want me to discuss, please comment either below or post it onto my Facebook page and let me know. Please check out my new Facebook page and my Facebook page and my new website. Let me know what you think of them, and I'll be very well appreciative of it. Also, check out the new book that I've released, Clouds in the Canyon. It's now available on Kindle. I won't go too much into that, but check out my page, please. Thank you very much for watching. It's been great. Thank you. Bye.